Well, students, I'm talking a lot about the Indian culture in this video. I mean, in these videos, a couple of videos, right? One of the reasons is about the presentation. You can have ideas how to have a presentation and what kind of topics you can have on the culture. But the other reason that I'm talking about all these topics about India, the reason is, your teacher is from India, so I know a lot about Indian culture. This is also one way that is a chance for me to introduce India to you, Indian culture to all of you, and also you can learn something from your teacher about India because your teacher is from India. Okay, so that's the other reason. And today is the last topic on the outline. I want to talk about it because even in Taiwan, like students or some people, they ask me about Indian movies. So today's topic is movies. Yeah. So let me say a few words about Indian movies, just to have an idea what kind of movie industry is Bollywood. Okay, all right, here we go. Yeah. Those are a couple of movie posters from India. Okay, I should have also written that word Bollywood, but I think you already know it, so I'm not really. I haven't really typed the Bollywood, that word. Hollywood. So in India, the movie industry is called Bollywood, and the Bollywood, again, it's the North India movie industry, and the South, they have a separate, entirely different movie industry that's called Kollywood, or Tollywood. They have different words, terms, okay. And South Indian movies and the North Indian movies, they are also different. The language they speak is different. Of course, the actors, the actresses, they're all like totally different. People who come from the north, they don't usually watch movies from the south, and people who come from the south, like for example me, I come from the south, I don't usually watch North Indian movies. Okay, and Bollywood is there. And 1,000 movies. What does it mean? I haven't checked the details, but as I know, in 1 year, India makes more movies than Bollywood. Like one day they release 1 or 2 movies, or 3 movies. Okay, can you imagine? So many movies. It's a huge industry in India. People in India, I would say, love to watch movies. It's a big entertainment for them. Like they're not I can't find, like, maybe sports is another entertainment. Movies, sports, 1, 2, and that's it. These are the biggest ones, the top ones, top 2. All right, and languages, I mentioned south, north, they speak different languages, and like sometimes they make a movie in 2 languages or in 3 languages. Can you imagine? Look, so they have to reshoot the same scene, and they speak different languages, or they would dub. Dub is like they speak one language. Let's say in the north they speak a language called Hindi, and then this movie goes to the south, and they dub it. The characters would speak in South Indian language, that is Tamil. Dub. Check that word. So this is kind of different in India. This is very unique. They dub it. They also remake it, and they use different actors, but the story is the same. So it's kind of I would say different feelings too. Sometimes I would watch the same movie in the south. They speak a different language, and you have that same movie but different actors, they speak a different language, so they would remake it in the other, in the north, right? So you can compare whether the South Indian movie, the story is the same. Actors are different, dialogues are different, and the scenes, maybe they would change a little bit. Mostly they would keep it. Okay, so anyway, that's about the movies, and there are actors who are quite popular in India. All right, I think that's good enough about movies. I think you know one actor, Amir Khan, right? Because his movies are popular in Taiwan. There's one movie called Three Idiots, and the other one is called Dangle. Yeah, it's also popular in mainland China. Okay, all right. So that's about the movies, and let me say a few words about the music. Yeah, Indian music. Indian movies, you know, there are lots of dances and music. It's not like a Hollywood movie, or it's not like Taiwan movies. Yeah, there is no dance, there is not much music. So Indians, they love to watch dances and songs in the movies. There will be at least 3 to 5 songs in a movie. Yeah. Sometimes they would shoot the songs in other countries. They would go to Europe, or they go to Russia or America, and they shoot the song, and then they come back. Yeah. But then Indian music, right? We also have our traditional music, like folk music or classical music. You know, if you want to talk about it, you can also compare music in Taiwan with the music in India. You can play a piece of music for 30 seconds, yeah. Indian music and Taiwan music, Taiwanese music. I think that would be interesting. So again, choose this kind of topics, okay? But keep it in mind, don't talk about just the culture. You have to talk about travel, okay? You have to include these two topics, travel and the culture. Though I spent some time on talking about Indian culture, you don't have to do that, okay? This is just an example, and also I told you the reason is I want you to know something about Indian culture, okay? All right. So the first picture is the traditional dance. Yeah, it's called Bharatanatyam. I think so, yeah, because there are many kinds of traditional dances. Okay, and the second one is from the movie Three Idiots. Okay, all right. So that's about the movies and music. Okay, so let's stop here for now, and I'll see you in the next video. I'll say the next video is the last video about presentation. I'm not going to talk about Indian culture, but then I will just focus on the presentation aspects. Okay, all right. Thank you.